Want to see how I created this magical fairy tale image? I will show you step by step. Stay tuned. Okay, let's start with editing a little bit the original image in Lightroom, just to add a little more color and texture to it. So I will send this image to Lightroom. So here is our image. Usually I'm using presets to edit these images. I will try to see if I can find one that looks good on this image. So I will scroll down. Let's see, I have a lot of presets. Oh, this looks very nice. So you can see the difference. But I will use another one. I don't want to change it very much. Now I have these home lover ones, which I absolutely love. Okay, I will use this preset and I will change it a little bit because the red is just too bright. I don't want to be that bright. I still want to look pretty natural. So this is the before and after. It's not such a big difference, but okay, let's see. And the forest. Let's make this green look more green. Like that, a little light and saturation just this. Okay, now let's go and work with the shadows. Oh, the shadows are okay. Then let's work with the blacks. Okay, I think it will look just fine. Now I will save this image. Okay, now I will transfer this image to my laptop so we can continue editing. Okay, now that I have my image on my laptop, I will have to search for some PNG images, you know, those with transparent background. I have to search for some fairy wings, a little fairy crown. So I will search for fairy crown PNG. I found something similar to this. I found this image. It's not a PNG, unfortunately. I asked my best friend to make it a PNG for me in Photoshop. Usually you can find stuff like that, anything in PNG format. I don't know, I didn't find the right thing for me. So, no problem. Okay, so I have that already, and we can search for fairy wings PNG. You can see that there are a lot of wings to choose from. I chose this one. I'm not sure you can see it, but they are very pretty. I will type it Be Funky. It's an online editing app. Most of its features are free. What I need is free. So I will open my image real quick. There we have it. And here I have imported all my PNGs from my computer. So I will let's start with this fairy crown, which I will adjust to the head. Let's see, should be like here. Now we'll rotate it just a bit because the head is a bit tilted. And let's zoom in a bit so we can see. I think that looks perfect. Okay, now let's add the wings. I think these are, yes. Okay, so on this part, I will rotate them a little bit, and let's imagine how the wings would come from the back. So something like this for now, maybe a little bit like this. I will add one more and I will flip it so I can have it on this side as well. We'll rotate it a bit. There. Okay, like that. I will make it just a little bit smaller on that part because it's further, and a little bit bigger on this part, just as this. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. Now, I will have to save this image, but let's take another look. Let's put my finger here. I think it looks good. Okay. I will save this image and I will import it back to my phone, where I will edit it in Snapseed, because we have to use the double exposure to be able to erase these parts where the wings are showing. So we want the wings to be moved backwards. So we don't want to be in the front. That's why the easiest way to do this is to use double exposure. And if you don't know what double exposure is, imagine that you're laying two pictures one on top of another. So, and you can erase parts from the second layer. So those parts will be shown from the first layer. I know maybe it sounds complicated, but I promise it's not. It's very easy. Plus, if you're actually trying to do this step by step, as I'm showing you, the first time maybe it will be a little more challenging, but you will get it. I promise. Okay, so let's save this image. I think the wings look good. I will save it to my computer. And I will transfer it back on my phone. Now let's open Snapseed and import our image. This is the edited one in Be Funky. Then, using this double exposure feature, I will import the original one, which is this one. So as you can see, the two images are perfectly laid on top of each other. So I will drag the opacity to maximum. Now we have to press this first button from the upper right corner and press See Changes, double exposure and the middle icon. Now we can zoom in and erase these parts. Zoom in as much as you can, it will help you work very precisely. And there you have your fairy. Now, if you have parts that are too saturated, no worries, you can go back and use this pen tool, saturation, drop it like -5, and there. Okay, now to add a little bit of magic to the photo, I will import this to Pixaloop, which now it's called Motionleap, and there is where magic really happens. First of all, I will save this Then I will open Motionleap and I will import this photo. Okay, the first thing I want to add to this photo is some fireflies. So I will go to Elements. There are a lot of elements there, but I know where to find the fireflies, so I will go right there. I will choose these. I will put it right here, one. I will put another one here and here. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it looks until now. And now I want to add a little butterfly in her hand. So I will search the butterfly. I will add this blue one to be visible and to pop. I will have to adjust the size a bit. Okay, it's right there. This is how it looks right now. Now, one more thing you can add to this photo is some mist or some rain. But I really love the mist, and you can lower the opacity if you want. So this is how it looks with the mist. Like, it looks just magical. And one thing I also like is these butterflies. Butterflies flying is just, I don't know, it gives this photo such a magical feeling. Or you can choose another type of butterflies. And from here you can save it. You have options. I try to save it at least in 2K. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to share it with someone who would also enjoy it. And I will see you in my next one. Take care and have a nice day. Bye!